say final, and I say that press conference later. I think a little before 12 a.m. or a little over 12 a.m. The National Democratic Congress had held a press conference where the communications officer of the NDC had called on the NDC followers to go to the coalition centers and go and storm there. Yes. In fact, our press conference here in the crown, we didn't have a scheduled press conference at that time. But when he did that press conference, we had a response. We had a responsibility to first of all ensure that young Kwafo do not go and clash. And for instance, if you ask me, I'll tell you that's one of the things I regret. Because if I knew, say, the NDC were going to cause rampage, say, in 2024, maybe a democracy I could do. Domuye on Sawum, Domuye Ablikuma North, Domuye on so many other places across the country. If we knew, say, this is what they were going to do, and that they were not going to allow the process to flow, and I would not have stopped our people. And I regret it. And that would have meant bloodshed. Now, Obi, if that is what your opponent has chosen to do,
Ghana for Mechiamo, Messel say, channel needing the voice of TV, and then the first time I watch my video, now Mr. was subscribed to YouTube channel. Amame, we are no like, no share, no side, a comment side, Amame, notification baby, Banado and send me also. Sabia anytime I didn't new videos to be a one sabit my day. I can Ghana for her and then Raho, Moshim and Grandpa, Asime Sukakra. Yes, a year 2024 election a year and near my course on, especially in Sawam DC one meant may believe some survival. Mother Mommy and Cosso, a Muinty miracle, as small or kind.
Well, you had a responsibility, but you were in power. Exactly. And Unti and a numero, Obekaya. I made that very and as at the time I was saying delivering that press briefing, we had no indication say we were losing the elections because our dashboard clearly showed say in fact that time we were even in the lead.
The same thing and so yeke kan ba no na ye lead the hu yen say NDC for pa nyasem ketu NDC for e de your friend say M2 ka ye Kumasi ya small cars here Kumasi M2 ya Toyota sawe no de bia bisi man ne sekan atwe ne nkofu bi so fi kwan as a wolf from pa na ye Ghana for enyasem ketu enyasem ketu 2024 election ye ne de nyame ne nukreni me de me say election ye de ye no ntimo de me nkoso mi ntie de miracle ye de e kam enyasem ketu we were in the lead. Don't forget that when you are doing the coalition, it depends on baby Aboagye 275 constituencies. Until depending baby Aboagye free. So I just say it depending. We to me Aboagye almost maybe 60% now will lead. Maybe 40% in Akano from open and strong. So as a matter of fact, that I put it on record. At the time I hear our press conference, we were leading the elections. We were. And we thought say but if you lead the elections there, why should we? I didn't think yen suma yen crofo na omunko yen din crofo we chi yen say ade no. Because ade no cry ye lead. In any case yen leading pa. Yen din this democracy na yen na no man na ye pre no. Ye pre say ye be say no. Nti your responsibility say ye be maintain calm. We make sure that we protect the peace. And until now, we have a bit to say since a woman not done pray, the videos are there. The whole and then I make Nami walk me say media me believe that 2024 election, you know, dear. I are bound to go any year. Ya election, I are bound to go, you two are bound to go ye. Yes. Ghana for Mama Fanny men dear, your course or on one. The course on Ghana for say I'm really year 2028. They were me and Coalition Center was invaded by NDC. You've seen the video, and there was no response because at that time it was purely NDC people who had been called to go to the Coalition Center by their party. And like you rightly said, some years our press conference, you know, and I say MPP phone, I'm sorry. Now, Coalition Center will be. I'm not sure by now. Ghana for a one miracle, ya, a yarding, yin yan your contokwa, and I see near your quack in Kensi,
on bakona fa abo ahye na yim e de na kire wo ye e ho nche osusu kire so ye bema se si ya wo ka se wo mpese crash bi si no ana se wo ka se wo ma wo da se nka MPP for so nko ho no ma anka di bi si ni nka nyeba na se nka hand over na ana kanya enya no mo hwehwe se si ya wo ka se 2028 omu beje mu ana omu nyemu 2028 ye wo community ade bi won mam che wo ye ne eso wanye ne a ade be tena ho kesi ni si wo twem ti ade bi won na chenka wo ye ne sada no but wanye ka mo ko ye ka better because en ba nyim ba ko phone be dey e bi wo
no be wie I am not sure say by now can handing no be wie. In fact, there's one very respectable journalist because your friend is saying if you later I think I made a comment be and not sending me message Bakuya okay and can you are protecting the sanctity of the state, you know, but it was becoming too much. So what you have say as a man can say and this is for coalition center. Do you know what they did in some of the constituencies? Tama ballot papers in a few police station back coalition centers no mo de mo macho men ni motorbikes akosia electoral commission for na ballot boxes na titim etupa for electoral commission there were a lot of constituencies o ma nya full coalition it be as a police station
MPP for na am ye ni ana ho me na me kan say me ye to aba no bo fo kokko na me nya that information but wo ka na mpani for enye dey emfa NDC for plan na ye omo as ye dum ko training NDC for plan na ye na from your friend say baby e to aban police station okọ be e bia 100 meters 200 meters me fancy 200 meters na say bia okọ be 5 minutes 10 minutes drive bon say omo ko for fruit omo so timoto so twen wo say akọ another way na omo ko for esu ti omo so timoto so twen sa until say omo dru coalition center it created ade omo ye but ye ne like ye ne so ma attack wo your friend say ekwem omo ye could do center once eti bebi mu de ne de bia na bi mu de say the work can bi mu de mu attack wo mu ekwem but omo shame wo be e bia 10 minutes another end is for no ayeso omo bochi nkudi moto jeje ho twen mu do no ma to aso ma follow mo na another massa MPP for ne ya smart ye catch him me ra wo mu enko so yenti
150 to date almost to be collecting 135 140 but the only reason why I declare is what the back on crown and make difference but it was a strategy. In fact they did it in so many places for Aboagye North MP Nebisano the constituency then they did the same thing and then they did to me push it through I come say ballot papers in so we had a responsibility to ensure say you be protected the sanctity of the state. That's why if you recall we made the analogy say you know the story of the Solomon and the two rivals yeah to aba ye nimsa aba ni ye lead as at the time our mayor's press conference we were in the lead I didn't think yen say no and it was clear say because they knew at the time to say we were in the lead in it you know yen the ebe yen fanji the ebe to the aji. That is basically what happened. And it was a right call from us at that time. Because, like I'm telling you, say I'm making our call no, at that time. Maybe if we are not called on our people at that time to remain calm and that we are in the lead, and see, yes, in Sunia, Colani, Nian Sena, me yes, sure, say by now, can handing over. So I just say, and I make us say, we need them and seated around the table, we need complete information, we need complete view of the issues. And it's okay when you are giving your own interpretation of how it should have gone, it's fine. But there was sole responsibility at the time as a government to ensure, say, we went through election 2024 with Ghana intact. And that is exactly what we did. In doing that, we have to cut our own losses.
Ghana for money America Aboagye ya adwen. Yes, money ya adwen na. Comedy baby ho ma massa na chese mudi eniedin de ewuram. Baby wa se umuje ja wo mu hu e ma asema ye de afayase. Enti wo de wa wuti so ne ya adwen a comment section for adwen kire ye de ebra ho. For adwen kire ye de ehye ho. So won ne nya adwen so a me hu adwen kire. Ba me de to me de baby wa me ne nya adwen. because in agro na nipa me ni kodi abo ba ko che so yi wicked ya che wo che so yi wicked chain no ko ba se de meka no enyi nipa ba akofo ni bewu e ba enyi nipa ba akofo ni bewu and next time omo de sua bibi so omo de tu na mo awie tu na bedu mo se be ye be je fu nsem ano so ya asem foforo because 2028 enyi easy my ti ma me hu adwenche me dance